What up, my people? This is your boy Leo. I'm here with Ray, and welcome to another episode of Roll Up and Wrestle. Don't forget, tonight we will be live at 11 p.m. But for now, enjoy the show.
All right, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are listening to, and welcome back to another episode of Roll Up and Wrestle. Leo, how was your wrestling weekend?
It actually went all right. I was actually shocked Money in the Bank was short, and hopefully they could figure out what they're going to do with Otis, because I'm scared.
So am I. Friday was bad. Wasn't too bad. Besides SmackDown, I know we had another snooze fest. Saturday we had the good UFC card of 249, and then we had Money in the Bank, which you're right was very short, surprisingly short. It hit and misses here and there, but I'm afraid of Otis. So let's jump right into it. Big news coming out over the weekend: Alberto Del Rio was arrested.
He's done.
Sexual assault charges were pressed on him. I don't want to get into the details too much. If you guys probably have already read, you guys probably already know about it. It is what it is.
I don't see him working again in wrestling.
Neither do I. I don't ever see him getting another opportunity in wrestling.
And this is an ongoing thing.
Yeah, this is not like it was once or like twice. This been going on with Alberto Del Rio for quite some time now. It sucks for the victim, obviously, but Alberto Del Rio is just a waste of talent. Just a waste of talent. Very talented man. Was a main event player. You know, he main evented. I don't think he ever main evented a WrestleMania, but he definitely WrestleMania'd some of their pay-per-views with the world title.
Well, he's won a Rumble, won the WWE title, but I don't want to give him no highlight resume.
Yeah, other than that, I think he should be blacklisted from a lot of companies. I think the company that he is the president of, Combat the Americas, I think it's called. I think he should be released or be relinquished of his duties from there. I'm not wishing bad on him or anything, but this is serious. This isn't, like I said, it's not the second, not the first time. This has been going on for multiple times. There was even altercations with him and Paige.
Yeah.
That were reported, and Paige would defend him in those manners. But, listen, it is what it is. We think he shouldn't be in wrestling.
He's done in my books. Like, I can't take him.
So I think this will be the last time we ever mention his name on this show.
I think so, too.
And we're just going to move on. In other news, Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt was taped because WWE didn't want one of the puppets to be seen on camera. What are your thoughts about that?
I didn't get it. Like, you could have just had somebody hold the puppets down for the whole taping until their spot was ready to go.
I guess they didn't want them to be shown at a certain spot or anything. I guess they didn't want to, like...
They could have done it in one shot.
I don't think they wanted to give out the surprise that the puppets were making an appearance on the match. I don't know. I don't get it.
Either way, it really doesn't matter because it's just leading up to the Fiend.
Yeah, I guess that's all it's for. It's just leading up for the Fiend, and at the end of the day, no matter what. The match was bad.
Sure.
It wasn't that great.
That whole mask thing, the mask was already broken as it was.
Yeah, like I said, it was all right, but it wasn't that great. The mask thing, I don't get it. You didn't have to do it that way, but that's the way they wanted to go about.
I even wrote in my notes that Vince finally put some audience in the crowd with the puppets.
Yeah, I think that was.
We got a little emotions when Braun put the mask on and Bray was in shock. Like, finally.
Yeah, after weeks of trying to get him to put it on, even though I think it was just like 3 or 2 weeks.
This is just terrible, but it's whatever.
But yeah, moving on. A writer threw the idea of wrestlers fighting in Vince's office, but Vince wasn't on board anybody trashing his office because the dinosaur bones on his wall. So that's why we had that Vince segment where they went into his office.
And he said to get out.
And he told him to get out, and then they fixed his office up because he didn't want his office to be destroyed. So
I don't blame him.
It was a good spot.
I don't blame him.
Neither do I.
That's the most you can get.
Dinosaur bones are very expensive. They are very valued in the real world. They hold some value. I don't blame Vince for not wanting his office trashed because of that. Those things do cost a lot of money. I like the spot. I like the segment, the way it went anyway. It was good.
Yeah.
I think they did an excellent job on it. Money in the Bank ran 2 hours and 23 minutes. It's the shortest since In Your House era. And Vince's decision to keep the pay-per-view short until fans are back.
So now all pay-per-views are going to be short?
All pay-per-views are going to be short from here on out.
Not SummerSlam.
I have no idea. We're not up to SummerSlam. I think we're up to.
He'll keep the main ones as the specials then.
Yes. I think Backlash is the next one.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
June
and
13th.
Yes, June. I was going to say June 13th. Thank you for that.
So 2.5 hours it is, and
2.5 hours.
everybody's going to be happy then.
Yeah, I could take a 2.5 hour wrestling show. Better than 3. A lot of the Otis stuff is from Vince. He likes the character.
Oh my God. He's going to be the champion.
I don't know when. I don't know how.
You think this is a shot at Roman? To like send like a message like I could make anybody a star, watch me with Otis?
Shoot. I don't want to say that. I don't want to go that far. That's a little too far out for me to go.
You don't have that feeling.
Even for me to go that's a little out there for my mind, and my mind goes out there.
I mean, yeah, they should. I mean,
okay, so they say they blacked him out again when they did the countdown for the Money in the Bank. They blacked him out again. They didn't show it, but during the Money in the Bank match itself,
he was seen everywhere.
He was seen. So there are mixed emotions, I want to say, in the within the company as of now. Vince doesn't want his name to be said. No one's allowed to say his name. We're blacking him out from the 1, 2, 3 at WrestleMania, but we're still going to show his face. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like I said, it's mixed emotions. Would I go so far as say is that it's a shot to Roman? I just can't. I just can't come to my grips on saying that. I just can't. It's hard for me to say that for the simple fact that is, like, what if Roman does come back? Now I'm looking like a fool saying that. Like, I don't have all the information about it. I don't have a complete story about it. There is a story there. We both know Roman did not want to do WrestleMania. Vince is mad at Roman because of that. He had about half a year planned up for Roman. Roman bailed because of the virus. The fans don't blame him for that. Vince is blaming him for that. Vince is loose due to the XFL folding. There's a lot of details. There's a lot of stories out there talking about how Vince feels about a lot of things. Even the demotion to Triple H, I believe is true, even though Triple H doesn't want to admit it. But it looks like there is, because Vince has his fingers in NXT somehow. But going that far, it's crazy to say. Can I see Vince doing it? Yes, but can I say it? Absolutely not. There's two out there for me.
I could see it. It's just a shot out there. That's all. That's the only reason I'm saying it.
Nah, it's cool. I understand it. Would it? I'm looking for a word here. Would I be shocked if that's what it was? Absolutely not. I would not. I would not be shocked if that's what Vince was doing, because it's Vince. But I don't want to say it because I don't know the story of Roman yet. That's my thing.
Right.
Otis also said, moving on, guys. Otis said that if he gets the briefcase, we're challenging for the tag team titles. He got the briefcase.
I hope so. I hope.
What's up with you and Otis, man?
I hope.
What is up with you and Otis?
Don't get me wrong. I understand he like if there was a crowd, the crowd would be excited about the man, but how can you take a man serious that won the briefcase and his finishing move is called the Caterpillar?
He didn't even climb the ladder to get the briefcase.
It's the worm. He couldn't. But somehow got on the ladder to show off the briefcase.
Yeah. I forgot about that spot.
So now it's all like, what's going on? Like, you couldn't step on ladders. Now you can step on ladders, show off the briefcase to the clouds up there with me. Like, hey, I got the brief. Like, come on now. I hope it's for the tag titles. I really hope.
We've been saying it for weeks. We've been speculating for weeks. Otis is going to go single. He's going to be a singles guy. I've been talking to you about that for about a couple years now, about that tag team, how Otis is seen as the one to be pushed because his charisma and stuff like that. I do think, as hopeful and as much as Otis would like to be challenging for the tag team titles, I think that idea will get shot down, and I do think they're going to put the main strap on him. I think he's going to get the title, he's going to have the girl, and he's going to have this.
It sells.
It's going to...
Fiend versus Otis sells.
The Caterpillar versus the Mandible Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, there was a way to do Otis, and I've told you, you could have had the slow build. You could have had him as this fun comedic act. Let him win the Intercontinental title. Let him have some fun. And then get a real big bad heel, big bad monster just to come in and just to squash him. Just to squash him. So he gets a sense of reality. And maybe that will kick into him, and hopefully, that would...
Or maybe he's just the next person that fails for the briefcase.
That too, and maybe you can make...
Since it's been a while.
Yeah.
Like, Corbin was about, 4 or 5 years ago?
When's the last time... I think
the last one.
I know. It was the year that we went to NXT Takeover. I think the second Brooklyn one. So when was that? Yeah,
It's been a while.
It's been about 3-4 years maybe.
I would like to see that. That would be good.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Because like you said, he didn't even climb to get it, but climbed to celebrate. So it was just like, okay, this makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Keep on going forward, guys. Edge was supposed to end the streak at WrestleMania 24, but he was against it, according to Michelle McCool.
It kind of worked out in the end because the year right after we got Taker and Shawn.
Yeah, and then we got Taker, Shawn too. And then we got Taker and Triple H.
Those really don't mean
further
it.
on.
It was just the year right after.
Yes, the year right after. The Taker Shawn was really great. It did work out in the end. It would have made Edge like this super mega star.
But Edge is already a star.
But yeah, Edge is already a star. Edge respected the streak.
But he knows how special the streak was to Mania.
Yeah, so he was all against it because he understood the specialty.
If he wasn't getting the title shot but got offered the Taker match, you felt like you accomplished it. My year was a success. I'm getting the Taker match.
There's only two things I think you should really feel like you made it in WWE, and it's the getting the title shot at Mania or facing Taker at Mania.
Just for Mania or in general?
Just for Mania. I think to be like, all right, to have a success, be like, you know what, my year was successful. Two things have to occur. Either you get the title shot or you face Taker at Mania during his streak. Or even now, even if you face Taker now, I think it's still an honor and it's still a privilege to do it.
And it's a main attraction.
Yeah, so I think if you hear that you get the Taker match at Mania, I think it's an honor. I think you had a successful run for the year, and
creative feels like
you're a big enough star to take on the man himself at his domain.
Right.
So Edge, I got it. I understand Edge. Edge was against it. He didn't like it. He respected Taker. He respected the streak. He respected all of it, and he felt like he shouldn't be the one to do it. I'm cool with that. Big enough star to be like, yeah, I'm not. I don't need the streak. I respect you enough not to take that.
Well, he felt respected enough
that he was chosen. Yeah, he chose him too. So that for Edge is very, very big. WWE didn't know who the hacker would be when the storyline first started.
They don't know?
They didn't know who the hacker would be when it first started.
I think it's CM Punk.
Oh man, that's like a shot in the dark. Pew, pew. That's the Vegas 101 right there. That's the 101 odds, right? That's the dark horse.
That's the one.
That's the one. CM Punk to 101 odds.
Might as well. How many other names is out there? Might as well go take one.
I can see now reading that. I can understand why. I can see why it's CM Punk with all this attention it's getting. They kind of don't want to blow it, like they do every other reveal. The googly gawker was a mishap.
I'm only thinking Punk for the simple fact Vince is in the way it's looking. He's in desperate need of some ratings.
And he needs stars. He needs stars on SmackDown. SmackDown is very dry.
Punk on SmackDown would help big time.
Yeah, it definitely would.
Especially when people find out that it was him. Now you're gonna have people tune in the next week to see like what's this hacking.
You can end SmackDown with him, so you get even more viewers for the next week to tune in to see what he's all about right now. I think Punk would be a good idea. Punk would be a good move. It's a dark horse. It's 101 odds. I think Chad Gable and Ali are the two favorites right now for being the hacker. There are some other names out there, but I don't entertain them really too much.
I'm just going by ratings. If I really wanted to know, like if I who I really think it is, I think it's Ali because of the whole signal of that's how he had in his hand. But but the way it's going now, I'm just gonna say Punk.
I like the Punk idea. I like it. I don't know. It is like I said, it's a dark horse. I like it though. It's good. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to find out and wait and see on Friday. They keep on making us tune into SmackDown for this thing.
Well, they said it was supposed to be yesterday.
Yeah, and then we didn't see it yesterday. We saw a vignette. We saw a vignette of it
for SmackDown episode for the ratings, which was smart.
Yeah. So would it be this Friday? Would it not be this Friday? Who knows? But it'll be fun to watch and see what happens in the long run. I'm sorry, guys. I have the hiccups. WWE's original plan for Nia Jax's return would have seen her and win. I'm sorry, guys. Win the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal match.
At the Rumble?
Yeah, at the Rumble. No, not the Rumble. At WrestleMania. I just said it.
WrestleMania. I mean, I thought she was gonna win Money in the Bank. To be honest, I don't know why Asuka even got it, but I guess they want to do Becky and Asuka, or have Asuka cash in when Shayna finally beats Becky. Who knows? But Nia would have been the perfect choice. I believe her and Ronda Rousey later on, or for WrestleMania, or save that for a crowd would be perfect. But, I mean, we'll see what happens now, because I thought she was going to win the briefcase.
Yeah, we both had Nia winning the briefcase. Also, Shayna was up there. Shayna was a favorite to win the briefcase. The Nia Jax return at WrestleMania, the Women's Battle Royal match, and have her win it, that would have been a nice return match for her to show, like, she's still this dominant force. You know, like, we're still high on her, and we still believe she's a main event player. That would be nice. That would have looked good on her, you know, up to the Money in the Bank match. Not giving her the briefcase. I just saw Asuka and Becky. I don't know if I want to see it again so soon. Nia Jax would have been the better storyline to go with. Asuka is the better wrestler to go with. Shayna is the new star that you should go with.
But Shayna didn't need the briefcase.
Shayna doesn't need the briefcase. She doesn't. But it would have been nice if she had the briefcase, so she could be like that intimidating force that she is, and just be like, I can cash in anytime, anywhere, any place, and just torment Becky Lynch until she's ready to cash in. Like, every time, just come out and attack her and just be like, I'm not cashing in today, but just know I'm still around.
Or maybe the way it's looking, I'm taking a shot with this one. I could potentially see them having a fatal four-way for the women's title.
At SummerSlam?
In one of those big events. I could see Becky, Asuka, Nia, and Shayna.
That would be nice to watch.
Like, I could see it happening. It's gonna happen. Like, Nia's big time. Like, they gotta just continue to use her and put her in that mix. Because remember, they did have that little segment last week on Raw with the three girls. So if you continue that, now Asuka's got the briefcase. Shayna and Becky still hate each other, and everybody wants Becky because she has the longest reign. It would make sense. You put three. Asuka's a star, but Shayna and Nia will be up there as well. Once Becky finally gives up the title, you have other stars that could, step in and fill the shoes.
Yeah, that'll be
Because you could give Asuka the match, and then if she messes up, there's a hint that she'll just throw the briefcase at the referee, spit the mist, and do a kick or whatever. Yeah, like she'll have two chances in one. If she feels like I should have won, the hell with this, hit whoever with the briefcase, and then cash in. It works out fine.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Because if she doesn't win, she can cash in on whoever pins Becky or whatever. And then right there's your new rivalry. Because now it's like, all right, Asuka's champ. But we all know that she just pinned Becky. So this is going to be the rivalry. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds good to me. Also, WWE sent out the survey wanting to know fans' interest about how to make empty arena shows more appealing. Fan and celebrity reaction, VI videos, wrestlers in the stands, cinematic elements were among concepts on the list. What should WWE do about their empty arena shows?
They're letting the fans vote?
They sent out a survey about what the fans would like to see.
Well,
I'm pretty sure a lot of what they're voting is wrestlers in the stands because AEW does it, and it looks so entertaining. I'm not saying that he is going to do it, but I'm just saying on the survey it would be the favorite.
I believe so. I mean, celebrities will get boring because they don't really know what's going on. But he's not going to want to be the guy to go, oh, look, he's copying AEW. Look at this now. That's the reason he won't do it.
I get it.
Too much pride.
I know, I get it, but I feel like, I don't know, they need to do something. They just need to do something because the empty arenas it's just not cutting it.
I just feel I actually like the idea that there's no one in the crowd. Because for the wrestlers now, your work is being shown directly. There's no reaction or nothing. You got to go by what the TV viewers like us are saying, like on these podcasts or like a show or something. This is all you have right now. So if you're that good, show it off. That's it. Do I like that AEW has wrestlers in the crowd and stuff? Yes, that's a great idea. But in WWE, like you already know, like if you want to step your game up, this is the right time. Vince is watching. That's the only fan you need. Vince behind in the gorilla. That's the only fan you should be worried about. Talking about there's no fan. That's the guy right there in the back where he can go and grab the mic and tell somebody like, this guy's good. This guy's really good. And then the other guy can go, I tried to tell you this a couple months ago, but yeah, he's good. He's good, Vince. Like, this is your opportunity. So I don't, like, if they want to do celebrities, cool. Ratings, totally get it. If he does the wrestlers, I'm not going to be going, oh, you copied AEW. It's like, all right, cool. You have gimmicky wrestlers yourself. You have comedian guys that are funny. You can put R-Truth in the crowd walking around talking about, look at this sellout crowd here for this one-on-one match. And everybody's going to be like, well, this is R-Truth at his finest. Like, this is perfect. Or you can have Bray Wyatt running around with his puppets during a Braun Strowman match. Like, just something creative, just to get a little shock out of things. Like, but if not, I understand. I want to see you wrestle. Even though I know Vince is an entertainment guy, he's not into the professional wrestling. So
the wrestling part.
So that part is not going to be that well. I mean, he has a few guys on each show that can provide that, but not entirely like AEW can. But we'll see. I mean, he's going to do the celebrities. That's a given. It doesn't matter who doesn't put on the survey. Vince already says it. Celebrities. I got Fox. Let's use these guys. Hall of Fame football guys that probably don't know a lick about this wrestling thing going on.
That's very true. That's true. Leo Rush reveals he was going to win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 35.
I don't believe it.
It was supposed to be a triple threat match with him, Bobby Lashley, and Finn Balor.
Oh, that one?
That one, yes, that one. And he was supposed to win, but the idea got nixed about a month before. And he doesn't remember why, or he doesn't remember how or so, but the idea was nixed, and it ended up being Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley, and Finn going over.
Yeah, Finn came out as the demon.
Came out as a demon against Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania?
It was a squash. He squashed Bobby Lashley.
I don't remember that.
He squashed Bobby Lashley. See, I'm so glad we got this on right now.
Yeah, the network being on right now is a very good refresher as we talk about this and record
What
this.
year are we talking?
2019, WrestleMania 35.
Okay.
So, hold on. We're gonna, we're trying to remember if it was a squash or not. He does come out as the demon. You're absolutely right. He does come out as the demon. But I don't think it was a squash match, was it?
Yeah, it was a squash match.
Where is it? Okay, don't worry about it. We'll call it a squash match.
Yeah, it was a squash match.
All right, we'll call it a squash match. That's fine. Also, Alex Shelley pushed the idea for Impact to sign Ricochet, Sami Callihan, Kalisto, and Joaquin Wilde back in 2011 for the X Division.
Oh my!
And they didn't do it. They ended up They ended up pushing Varsity Jacket, as they like to call it.
Oh my God! Oh, that's a bad move. That's Russo. That's Russo move.
Think about the X Division with those guys in it. Sami Callihan is now in Impact.
Yeah.
But he was Solomon Crow before. That's when he went to NXT.
It would have been the best division in wrestling.
It definitely would have been amazing. It is a bad move by Impact. It is definitely a bad look for Impact. It just shows that management doesn't.
That would have been a game changer.
It just shows that Impact doesn't see talent the way that they should be looking at talent. Whew. They're looking at talent in a completely different, wrong way, and apparently it's because that the owner's daughter liked the Varsity Jacket, and it's just a bad. That's just a bad mess. That's a bad mess. Lastly, last but not least, the last segment of the day for us, Sting makes an appearance on Twitter. He's glad to see Lance Archer getting a shot with AEW. Lance shoots a tweet back thanking him also. And Cody puts in his 2 cents and has a big eye emojis watching everything. WWE and Mantel Partnership announced on Twitter that Sting would not be in the new upcoming Legend series due to circumstances out of their control, so they had to pull the Sting action figure. And also, Sting doesn't have WWE in his profile on Twitter anymore. Cody is now listening in. What is going on?
Obviously, it means he's gonna go to AEW, and I hope to God he doesn't wrestle.
People are saying that he should present the TNT title, just like Bret Hart presented the AEW title.
I'm cool with that. If that's all it is, I'm cool with that. If it's all for that, I'm cool. If it involves a wrestling match, no. I don't care what the plan is, no.
I don't think they're going to have Sting wrestle on AEW because they don't really have the legends wrestle. I've yet to see really a legend wrestle in AEW besides Chris Jericho, who's a walking Hall of Famer.
You're right about that. But
he's a walking legend himself.
As long as Sting is not wrestling, I'm cool with it.
But I don't think he will wrestle. But yeah, it should be interesting. I like the idea. It sounds good. It's going to look good. It's going to bring prestige to the title right off the back. And I think Lance Archer is going to go and just beat Cody like I've been saying for weeks.
It's a squash.
You want it to be a squash? Yeah, that'll be nice. It'll be a good bully beatdown.
Shut Cody down for a little bit.
Just a good bully beatdown for Cody. He needs one of those. He's too big of a babyface for me at the moment. He's starting to become like the indestructible John Cena, Golden Shovel Cena.
Right.
So losing to Lance would be nice. It would be nice to see. Be nice to see that you're actually, going in other direction. You are the EVP, so we understand. You can always push yourself to the moon. It's not that serious, Cody. But new stars, new faces, new storylines. Let's keep it moving. What is up with his own? Anyway, that's all the time we have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you heard, just click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and give us a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, comments, negative or positive, don't worry about it. We're Brooklyn boys. We got tough skin. Just leave them down below. Also, thank you guys for your support. And always remember, it's never a bad thing for a roll-up in wrestling.